Hello, 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 all you beautiful people. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys and gals are having a wonderful week so far. It's no longer Monday. That's always a good thing. I wanted to come on really quickly tonight and make a yummy recipe, and this is actually one of my favorite recipes. So I hope you make it, I hope you love it, and I hope you enjoy it. So say hello if you are here. My name is Courtney Harris. I am the admin for Adventures in Keto, coming at you live from beautiful Colorado Springs, Colorado, where it just got done raining. I don't know, maybe an hour ago. It was hailing. It was crazy. Loving all this rain. Hey, Jahat. How are you, girl? Hope you're doing good. I love seeing your pretty face on here. Hey, Danica. So if you're here, say hello, interact with me. It always pumps me up, keeps me going. If you have any questions, feel free to write those in the comments. As always, I will post the recipe on the thread, and I will also post a picture. And that way you can see what it looks like when it's done. And if you're watching this on the replay, as always, hashtag replay. That way I know who has been here as well. So welcome. Thank you for joining. So happy that you are all here. Again, I am making literally one of my favorite keto dishes. It's super easy. It's super delicious. If you want to wow anybody, like if you're ever having, how many here are entertained? I don't know. I'm assuming people have friends, family over, right? Well, I know that a lot of us who are keto, it can be tough when we're entertaining to have guests over who aren't necessarily on this way of eating to cook for them. So this is one of those dishes that could really wow some of your guests. The fact that it's keto, it's delicious, and it goes with so many other things. Hi, Bianca. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Jeremy. Hope you guys are having a good night. Tell me where you're coming in from, too. I have so many people on my threads, but I don't even know where y'all live. So tell me where y'all are from. I'd love to hear it all. And yes, Shahat, you can share any of my videos. Same with any of you. If any of you like what you see, let me know. And you can absolutely share it. Please, I would appreciate that. I'm kind of running into a problem. I don't know if you'll be able to share it because it's a closed group. Tell me your feedback. I didn't even think I was going to talk about this, but please give me your feedback on this. I'm going to turn my stove down. Should I do my lives on my personal page instead of in the group? And then should I share my live videos in the group? Let me know what you think about that. Because on my live videos, if I do it on my personal page, anybody can share it. Anybody can come on, share it, which is ultimately what I want. The more recipes are out there, the more people know about this lifestyle. So I was thinking maybe I should start doing my lives on my personal page, and then shooting them over to the group once they're done. Let me know what you think about that. And if any of you are in the group, I would love for you to follow my personal page too. I post a lot more of my personal stuff there, my trips, my adventures, which I need to start doing more in the group. Anyways, okay, I'm going to start cooking. So what I have here is I have a pound of chicken thighs, and all I'm going to do right now is I'm going to brown them. So I have my amazing cast iron right here. Give me a number 2 if any of you love cooking with a cast iron. I am hooked. I'm literally hooked when I cook with it so much. All right. So while that is cooking, I'm going to brown them for probably 3 minutes on each side. And while I was doing, I went ahead and I already cut up my garlic. That way you can see that. Bianca's coming in from Austin, Texas. Is it hot there, Bianca? Let me know how hot it is. I know Texas can get really hot during the summertime. Okay, so I already cut my garlic up. If you don't know, always cut your garlic up about 10 minutes before you cook it. Because Allison is released, which is the antibiotic properties of garlic. So it takes about 10 to 15 minutes once it's exposed to the air for that to be released. So just food for thought. I'm going to go ahead and drain. So, okay, I'm not talking enough. I have a pound of chicken, okay, browning on each side. I went ahead and just used olive oil. Sun-dried tomatoes. Hopefully you all love them. Let me know if you hate them. If you hate them, you can omit them, but they are kind of an important piece to this recipe. So, sun-dried tomatoes are amazing. They are a little bit higher in carbs, so use them sparingly if you want. I've adjusted my macros for the day today so that I'm going to be able to splurge. And it was leg day. I'm going to drain some of this oil just because it's a lot. Smells so good. What did you say, Danica? Can we use any skillet? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. You do not have to use a cast iron. I don't know, though. I love the way it cooks in a cast iron. People either hate them or they love them, and I love them. Okay, so check your sun-dried tomatoes. A lot of times you'll have to cut them up. These ones are tiny, so I do not need to cut them up. Look at that. Okay. And also spinach is a part of this recipe, but I don't have any spinach today, so I'm not going to use any spinach. How is your week going? Hopefully all you amazing ladies saw my post yesterday about the scale. I was reminded by a girlfriend who sometimes struggles with that, getting on and off the scale and fluctuating with a couple of pounds and getting really discouraged. So if you didn't see my post yesterday, it was just me encouraging each and every one of you to get off the scale. The scale absolutely lies, okay? I mean, our bodies fluctuate anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds a day. So when was it? Yesterday or was it the day before? I weighed myself and I gained 4 pounds overnight, which most people would freak out. And for me, it doesn't even faze me because I know that it's water. And I know that water is shed so quickly in the body. So to all you beautiful women out there, remember that fat and weight are not the same thing. Just because the scale is going down doesn't necessarily mean that you're losing fat. Just because the scale is moving up does not mean that you are gaining fat. So please, I beg you, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when you're tracking your progress. I don't know if you're this way, but I know a lot of women, not even women, a lot of people in general, when you get discouraged, when you feel overwhelmed, you throw in the towel and you just say phooey with it instead of letting it motivate you. So check your progress other ways. There's so many other amazing ways to check your progress. And remember that weight is a number. It is a number. If you're trying to shoot for a goal, hopefully you guys can hear me with that sizzling. Hold on. But if you're trying to achieve a goal, make those goals just a little bit different. Make it instead of having it be a certain number that you're trying to reach on the scale, have it be a range. Have it be a healthy range to say, okay, here's 5 to 10 pounds, a range of where I want to be. Because also remember, muscle weighs more than fat, right? So if you're in the gym, especially if you're implementing any sort of an exercise routine, the scale could possibly even go up. So remember that too. Just my food for thought. I know all of you beautiful ladies, we are literally stuck to the scales. That's what society has taught us to do, to check our progress. And there's so many other ways. I listed them in the post. Measurements is a phenomenal way to check your progress. Check your BMI and get your body fat measured. I use an electrode, I can't think of the word right now. Anyways, it's a monitor that you hold, and it's not 100% accurate, but it's fairly accurate. So there's other ways to check your progress. Do it. Get off those stinking scales. Please. Too many of you I hear weighing yourself every day and beating yourself up over 1 to 2 pounds. And just know that that is literally 95% of that, 95% of the time, that is water. So, and think about us ladies, our hormones, our periods, anytime we have our monthly visitor, that absolutely can stir up our hormones and make us retain water. So, even your sodium intake, it's crazy. If you're retaining water, it doesn't even necessarily mean that you have too much sodium. It could mean the opposite. It could mean that you do not have enough sodium. So that your body is literally just holding on to all of the water that you're drinking. So if that's the case, play around with it. If you feel like you're retaining a lot of water, think about what you're eating. Are you eating foods that are super high in salt, which is not a bad thing? I'm not saying that whatsoever. Or are you doing the opposite? Are you not getting enough salt, which could be, making you retain water? Process of elimination is a phenomenal way to see what is going on with your body. If you think something is going on, try eliminating something from your diet. Stick with that for 2 to 3 days. See what changes you have. If nothing, change something else and go back to what you had before. I see too many times, and myself, I get in the habit of doing this too. I'll start too many things at once. You know what I mean? So I'll add this supplement, I'll take this out of my diet, and I'll do this, right? So that 3 days or 4 days later, I start to feel good, and I'm like, okay, crap, I have no idea which one it was. No idea which one it was. So really try to, like I was saying, process of elimination is a great way to figure out maybe why your body is or is not reacting to certain things. But try to do that process small. Don't make too many huge changes at once. I think so many times we live in a society where instant gratification is something that we all crave. And unfortunately, that's just not the case when it comes to our health. There is no quick fix. Keto is pretty damn near close to being a quick fix. But it takes time, right? Health is a lifestyle. It's not a quick change. It's not an overnight thing. So yeah, try to keep that in mind when you're trying to hit your goals. And try to also have goals. You know what I mean? Even if you've been in the gym for years and years and years, that doesn't mean anything. I feel like you should constantly be trying to push your body, try new things, change it up. If you're in a rut, change it up. Absolutely change it up, especially if you're in the gym. I can't even remember the last time I did 2 identical workouts. I try to change up my workouts every single time. So keep that in mind. If you're stuck, if you're at a plateau, change something up. Change something up. All right, I'm talking too much and I'm not telling you what I'm doing. So, mango, I have garlic. So after you've browned your chicken, go ahead and take, no, that's hot. No. Take your chicken out. I can't talk. Take your chicken out and let it rest. Mango, Nordic, you guys want to go outside? Come here. You guys want a treat? I gotta get their attention somehow. Okay, and then I have my sun-dried tomatoes. And again, personal preference. I don't know how many you like. I like a lot. So I'm gonna do the whole thing. And they're not the cheapest. They're not super expensive. Find a good brand too. I think so many times people jack up their prices for sun-dried tomatoes. I got those, I think, at Trader Joe's for $4, 3 something, 3 and some cents. Yeah, so I love it. So hopefully you all can see that. Oh, Karen, thank you. I'm glad that was some good advice. Sometimes I get on my tangents and I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. All right, so I turned my heat down to medium as well after I was done with your chicken. Oh, that's hot. With your chicken, when you're browning it, turn your skillet on high. High, if not medium high. And again, I just used coconut oil. I just used olive oil, but there are so many amazing oils out there that you can use. You can even use the sun-dried. Look at all this oil that I got. If I can even tip it. Out of the sun-dried tomatoes. You know what I mean? So use that. What are your favorite oils? I want to know this. Ladies and guys, what oil do you cook with most? I want to know. I really fluctuate for myself. I would say coconut oil is probably up there, olive oil, and then probably avocado oil. Avocado oil is another one I love to cook with. Okay, so we have our sun-dried tomatoes and garlic. Oh, also, I've made this recipe for so many years that I kind of do my own thing. So in the recipe that I'm going to post, I don't think it has garlic. I think it has garlic powder, maybe a few other things. So, yeah, your choice. Follow the recipe on the link or kind of make it your own, which I like to do. Danica, what did you say? Oh, God, you're making my heart swell. Thank you. Thank you, Danica. That means so much to me. You have no idea. This stuff is my obsession and my passion. If I can only spread the word about this lifestyle, because it's literally changed my life, that's all I hope to do. And also to empower all of you amazing women. If I can do anything in this life, it would be to be some sort of inspiration and to empower women to love themselves and to find that courage and that bravery to be strong women who stand up for what they want, who aren't scared to go in the gym and lift heavy weights right next to some huge ass dude, to take trips, to travel, to, I know, I'm just talking now, but that's also one of my goals too, is to empower all of you beautiful women. I just feel like so many times in today's environment, we as women have been competing with each other for years and years and years, and I'm over it. I'm over competing with other women. We need more women encouraging women, and I love this community that we have. There are so many strong, amazing women who just lift each other up in this group, and it just speaks volumes of you and your character and who you are as a woman and your own security. So many times we as women, or I shouldn't just say women, I should say people in general, when you're bashing somebody else, when you're, people mirror what they hate in themselves in other people. So if somebody's sitting there bashing you, really probably think that this is probably their own insecurities talking. And you probably have something that they wish that they had, or, they wish they had the courage to do that, or they wish that they, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of times boils down to their own insecurities. Okay, so let me show you. I'll show you actually once I do the cream. Okay, so it called for a cup of cream. I'm going to just eye this. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Alright, I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit more. Sorry for my appearance. I've had a crazy day training clients. I haven't had a chance really to take care of myself. Okay, so, turn your heat up a little bit. That way it can simmer. I'm going to actually add just a little bit more cream. I think it's like a cup maybe. Sounds about right. Maybe it's a half cup. No, I think it's a cup. So I put about a cup in there. Let that warm up. Let me show you this yumminess, because it is yummy. Switch it around. Nikki has the same cast iron. I know, isn't it amazing? I love it because it's so much bigger. I have this other smaller one in the sink, but this one I love because it's so big. So which one do you have, Nikki? Do you have the smaller one or do you have the bigger one? I used to only cook with the smaller one, and then this year for Christmas, I asked my parents for a bigger one, and I got one. And I love it because then it just doesn't feel so crowded. So many times when I would do my chicken dishes before, it would get really, really crowded in there and not cook 100% right. Okay, so now that we have this simmering, I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese in there. I can't even remember how much Parmesan it says, but I'm going to maybe do like a half cup, I think. I know I'm using my teeth. My mom would be yelling at me right now. Don't use your teeth. Don't go stuff. You're going to crack a tooth. She doesn't sound like that. No, she's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to add some more cheese. Let it get thick and cheesy. Oh my gosh. I gotta, I think, figure out a better setup. I just feel like I don't have the greatest setup with this camera. Hopefully you guys and gals can see what I'm doing. Okay, so once I have the cheese going, I'm going to let this just keep simmering. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken back in to the cast iron. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's just me and my boys tonight, so I don't have my girl to cook for. This is one of her favorites too. She absolutely loves this dish. So then I'm going to let it simmer. I would say maybe 10 to 20 minutes. I know that's kind of a big range, but I think it depends on how much you brown in the beginning with your chicken. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Sorry for moving you around so much. Hopefully you're not getting sick. Okay. Yum. Does that not look amazing? And if you could smell it, oh my gosh, makes it 10 times better. So, 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 so good. So easy peasy, literally. And this would be really good too if you're having non-keto people over. It would be really good to make with zoodles, some type of, if they want pasta, you could also make a side pasta dish and have that, have pasta be a side, because it's really good with the creamy sauce to have over some kind of a pasta. I'm not going to. I'm going to just eat it like this. I think I'm going to make some broccoli. Hey, Tosh! So, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to maybe make some broccoli, maybe some asparagus, one of the two. Do I know what store my cast iron? Oh my gosh, Danica, I would have to ask my mom, because she got it for me for Christmas. I have no idea. I would think you could even Amazon. Amazon is like my go-to though, probably because I hate shopping. So I'd much rather be at home in the comfort of my home shopping. So Amazon, I would think, Danica, you could find a really good priced one too. And if not, then I would go to even like Marshall's or Ross. Those places are really good because they're going to be a lot less expensive. So maybe try those two places too. And if not, Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm sure would have one. Any type of a kitchen store would have them because they're really coming back. And some things you have to be careful when you make them in there. But everything I make it turns out pretty awesome. The only things I don't make bacon in there. I don't make my bacon in there every morning. I'm trying to think of what else I would, like eggs. I wouldn't cook eggs or pancake. Anything that needs like a non-stick, don't do a cast iron for. But it's great for so many things. So for my steak, I love steak, instead of cooking it on the grill, I'll do it in a cast iron. I'll turn it on like the highest heat. And that's the cool thing too, is when you have it on really, really, really hot, it doesn't like burn it. Like it almost just cooks it, gets it that crispy, if I'm making any sense, it kind of gives it that crispy texture, but not burnt like it would in a normal non-stick skillet, if that makes any sense. Nikki got hers on Amazon. She said the brand is Lodge. I wonder what brand mine is. And mine came with this, did yours come with this too, Nikki? This really cool, what am I trying to say? So it's not hot. Oh, that's the thing too. If you ever cook with cast iron, it gets really, really hot, the handles. So it came with that one, and then it had another one that came over the other side. But I don't really use it. I normally just grab a hot pad. So I'm going to let this simmer, like I said, for about 15, maybe about 15 more minutes. I always check mine with a temperature thermometer. If you don't have a thermometer, which I didn't for years, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting a thermometer just because they're cheap and you can cook your chicken so much better. I don't know if any of you make a lot of chicken, but how many of you made chicken and it comes out too dry? Because at least that's how I used to cook chicken. I was always so worried about it being pink in the middle that I would overcook it and then it would be dry. Or it would be really annoying if you take a steak off or if you take chicken and you cut it and it's pink and then you got to put it back on. So get a thermometer. I feel like they're so much more effective. You just plop it in the middle and it will tell you chicken needs to be at 165 or hotter, and we're only at 127, 28. So I don't know. That's my little tidbit too. If you don't have a thermometer, get one. I do the digital too. It's easier. So that is it. That is it. So thank you for being here. I love all of you so much. You're amazing. Yeah. Hopefully you'll make it. Hopefully you'll love it. If you make it, tell me what you think. Please tell me what you think. Because like I said, this is one of my favorites. So hopefully it's not just me. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. I'm going to be on this week again making some more recipes. Please give me your feedback on the live videos. If you think I should post or do the live videos on my personal page and then post them in the group after. That way people can share them if they want to. Or if I should just keep doing it in the group. So I would really love if any of you would give me that feedback. That would be awesome. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and you will be seeing me. Yeah. So have a great night, y'all.